Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie, on this Tuesday here in Calgary. -5, feels like -10, light snow. Winter is here again. I don't know if it's 2.0, 3.0, 4.5, but it's here. Friends, how are y'all? I'm back outside again for a couple reasons. Once again, my battery, I thought I had charged it. I put in the charger wrong, so my good camera is down. And as well, my older son doesn't work till later today, so he's sleeping in. And I want to be nice, so I'm out here. I'm out here. Friends, you read the title. You're cheating a little bit. Never say you can't. Never say you can't. I've had, because of my last couple of videos, I have shown myself going up a huge flight of stairs up a big hill. And then I showed myself just yesterday going up another big hill, not stairs, just cement or pavement or whatever. And the feedback to that kind of exercise was incredible. A lot of people giving me a pat on the back, and a lot of people saying, I can't do what you do. And I'm not here to say you're wrong. I'm not. To be honest, there is a possibility that there's a lot of people who cannot do that. And so this is more tongue-in-cheek, but also meant to be motivational. I couldn't do what I did this weekend 2 years ago. No way in hell. No way in hell. And I kind of overdid it with that second hill. In fact, I probably overdid it with the first hill. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing that big hill once a week when I go get my groceries. I've made that decision. It's going to be a part of my routine. So may be the other hill, but I'm going to have to take it slow. And that is where I want to be, friends, is take it slow. Oh, would it go that way? Let's see. So that's what I want to say, is just take it slow. But never say you can't. I wish I had some pictures of me, but 8 to 12 years ago, I was on a cane. I walked with a cane for years. It was twofold that got me off the cane. Right around the time I started taking heavier CBD, I started noticing that I had a little more flexibility when I was walking, and a fair amount of less pain in my back when I walked. And really, I just despised using a cane. So I decided one day, and it kind of spawned videos on my YouTube channel, but I decided one day I am going to start walking and see how far I can really walk. Up to that time, I had a car. I had the ability to get anywhere I need to go as long as I could walk to the car. And I never walked anywhere. I really didn't. So I had the cane, because if I had to walk any further than just the car, or if I had to park the car far away from the entrance of the place I was going to, I was having a hard time walking, and the cane made it better and less painful. But I wanted to get myself off of it. So I motivated myself, and I went for a walk around my block. And I decided, you know what? As soon as I start feeling the pain, I'll turn around and go home. Well, I only got half a block and I started feeling the pain, and so I turned around, and I went home, and by the time I got home, yeah, it was a good thing I turned around. So I made that my limit, a half block. So I walked that for a week. And then I noticed near the end of that week that it was starting to get a slight bit easier. So I took a slight turn, and so half a block each way, that's one block. I took a slight turn that made me kind of go a block and a half. And I got home and I was a little bit in pain, a little bit tired, and I thought, that's my new limit. And I stayed on that for a couple of weeks. And yes, slowly, I started arriving home not tired, not in pain. But I kept it very, very slow increments. I remember it took about 3 months before I was walking 3 or 4 blocks round trip. And by the next year, I threw the cane away. And I was walking 10, 12 blocks. I was getting up to 4 kilometers under my feet, without a cane. Now, that doesn't mean, if anybody ever followed me walking, they'd go, wow, what's wrong with this guy? Because I walk very, very carefully. I take every step slowly, and I make sure that I feel every muscle, that I'm working it the correct way. If you take your time and you get to know your body, and you think about your body when you're walking, and you think about every single muscle while you take each step, you will get so familiar with your body that you will be able to take small and then longer and longer walks without really hurting yourself. Yes, you're going to strain yourself, and never take my advice, never talk to your doctor. If you're thinking of starting to do what the hippie did, talk to your doctor. See if you have something that I wasn't thinking about that could block your ability to continually increase your distance. And I am at a point right now, I found that I've got Google Fit. I use Google Fit, and I put my goal per day at 6,000 steps, which is about 4 kilometers. And I do not often make that 6,000 steps a day, but it's a goal, and it's something I try to strive for. And I did find we all have our limits, and many of you may be a lower limit than me, but you don't know what your limit is until you try check with your doctor first. But I went on a plateau, a very, very slow plateau over the last couple of years of adding little bits to my walk. But anytime I add any more than that 6,000 steps, I end up in a lot of pain. So I do think that there was an upper end limit to what I can do. So I try to most often do it. I overdid it this weekend. I'm in a lot of pain right now, but it's a good feeling. It's not a horrible pain. It's a tight, my muscles are saying, ow, what did you do to me? It's even like Pasha said the other day. He has started playing with new friends at school, and at lunchtime they play tag. They do a lot of running. And he was saying, my legs hurt lately, Dad, but it's a good kind of hurt because I know that I'm getting healthier by doing this. So that's all I wanted to do, was encourage y'all to first talk to your doctor, and then start some kind of an exercise program that starts very, very slowly. And the increments do never make a big addition. If you're walking 2 blocks and you feel that you can do more, don't walk 4. Don't double it. Add just crossing the street and coming back for a couple of days and see if that causes any friction. And if it doesn't, well, go to the end of the next block and back. And just slowly make these round trips around your house that keep getting just a slight bit bigger until you feel comfortable and you're starting to walk with less thought of the walk and more thought of the beauty that is this world around us. And you know what time it is now. There we are, friends. I've got a couple of funny ones. Here we are. Friends, the dark region on the North Pole of Pluto's moon is the Pluto's moon Charon. Pluto's moon Charon. The region on the North Pole is called Mordor. Of course it is. And 8 of the 10 largest statues in this world are of Buddhas. And this one is the one that really kind of brings it home for me. Look up here. In 2015, a silver coin with Superman on the head side was made, which is legal tender in Canada. There were only 350,000 produced. Kind of cool, kind of neat, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay warm, my friends. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay lifted. I love y'all. Peace.